Peace, peace, peace. It's crazy, man. But once again, niggas strike again. It's like this shit is like getting redundant, man. Like, and I'm hitting y'all up because I'm trying to understand something. I'm trying to understand certain things, right? First and foremost, I want to say my condolences to the victims and the families of the victims, because it's a tragedy, right? But this is exactly what I be telling y'all about. Niggas are destructive. Like, and what makes it even more baffling to me is that sometimes black people make excuses for these niggas. You know, we sit here and we make all the excuses in the world, but we don't empathize with the people that just lost a family member. We don't empathize with the innocent children and women and men that get hit just by attending a function. We can't even be at a Father's Day cookout. We can't even be at a Juneteenth celebration. We can't even be at a barbecue. We can't even be sitting in a park. Because niggas, we gotta be worrying about niggas. This shit is crazy. And then we got principles or codes like no snitching. We can't go to the police to get help. We don't have a group in the neighborhood to help us fight against the niggas. And then it's like, so what are we supposed to do? This is a honest question for y'all. What are we supposed to do as black people living in close proximity to these terrorists, right? Who they feel like because they don't know how to fight, or they don't know how to hold their liquor, or because they just angry, or they just hating, or they don't like that people's having fun or having a good time. Some dudes will even shoot up a party just cause a dude is buying out the bar. Like, dudes be that mad. Like, you'll be at a party buying out bottles and all the girls is in your section, and there'll be some hating ass nigga just watching you from the corner of the club, or watching you from a distance, and he mad. He mad just cause you got the flow. You getting the flow of the ladies. People look like they like you. You're having a good time. And it will be a nigga. It will be a destitute, broke nigga in the fucking corner of the club with a Corona bottle, just mad at the world. And you don't even got nothing to do with that. So this is the type of people, that we are dealing with. So what are we supposed to do? You can't go to the police, right? You can't, some of us don't even have the equipment to combat these niggas, or the heart, right? Some of our men won't stand up for each. We won't stand up for other men. We won't even stand up for our women against the niggas, right? Because some of the black men, they fear the niggas. So we don't have a group of people to stand up to the niggas. So what are we supposed to do? Like, really, put it down in the comment section, because I don't really understand the logic to, like, we can't tell the police on them. You know what I'm saying? Even though some people are already doing that, but we can't tell the police, right? We got this no snitching shit. And then it's like, we're supposed to just hold it down. You know, they used to do this shit in prison, right? And for some of y'all who've been to prison, they used to do this shit where, like, they'll cut you and then they'll tell you, chill, hold it down. Like, basically, don't fight back, because then you're gonna let it be known who cut you if you start getting into a fight with the person who cut you. So they used to do this shit. Like, a dude will cut you and tell you, yo, chill, hold it down. Like, where the fuck they do that at? You think I'ma just hold it down, hold my cheek, just because if I fight you? Because eventually, if you get into a fight with the person that cut you, you know, the police gonna put 2 and 2 together, and they're gonna be like, all right, this is probably the dude that cut you, and they probably gonna charge him. So dudes will cut you, and they would sit there and tell you not to fight back or hold it down, because they would say, oh, you snitching in a way, because the moment I get into a fight with you after you cut me, the police is gonna assume you cut me. So it's crazy. So this is basically what we are being asked. This is the dumbass logic that we are being asked in the hood, right? To sit around, watch our children get shot. These dudes don't even know how to slide. Like, first of all, if you got a problem with an individual, make that shit count, man. Make that shit count. If you're gonna slide, make it count. Run up on whoever you got a problem with. Stop shooting from across the street. Stop shooting from a moving car. If you got a problem with an individual and you gangster and you tough, walk up on them, shoot them in the face. or in the head, or whatever. Make sure, make it count. Y'all know y'all don't go to the gun range. Y'all know y'all don't go to target practice. Y'all know y'all don't do these things. So what makes you think you could be sitting across the street and shooting at somebody? Like, what makes you think your aim is that precise that you could just be shooting into crowds? See, and these are the niggas that I be talking about. They don't got no regard for human life. And y'all be sitting here feeling sorry for them. Y'all be sitting here like, yo, talking about bail reform. Y'all be sitting here talking about, some of these niggas deserve to be under the jail. They deserve to be hanged. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas, that's what they deserve. Because they don't care. They don't care about me and you. They don't care about us. They're shooting into crowds. Like, how we feeling sorry for people who are shooting into crowds? How we sit here and muster the energy to sit here and be like, but you know, they was just raised wrong. What about the innocent people they just shot? Y'all don't got a problem with that? Like, do we see what we talking about? We start talking about, well, white supremacy is niggas in our community that are doing shit to us. And we want to be so focused on white supremacy. Again, I get it. A lot of this shit is a byproduct. But we need solutions for our community now. And we need to stop looking at the white man for him to solve it, because he's not trying to solve this shit. So I'm genuinely asking y'all, what are we supposed to do when you can't go to the police? We don't have a group in our communities to combat the niggas, right? So what are we supposed to do? Just stay home? I mean, that's an option, right? Just don't go to no functions. You know what I'm saying? Don't have fun. Don't go to the park. We prisoners in our own community. Or we could just don't hang out in the hood. Kind of like what I do. I don't hang out in the hood because I be trying to avoid niggas. But sometimes these niggas go to the other places too and fuck that shit up. But that's mainly what I do. You're not gonna catch me in the hood because I be trying to avoid niggas. So with that being said, I genuinely want to know, what are we supposed to do? Because it feels like we are being held captive in our own communities. So let me know in the comment section, man, because this shit is sad. And I just want to say again, my condolences to the family and anybody who has lost somebody to gun violence. And again, I'm not talking about, when I'm talking about this, we can't go to the police, I'm talking about civilians. I'm talking about people who are not playing the game, people who are not in the streets, people who are not dibbling and dabbling and doing all the last stuff. I'm talking about like people who go to work, people who are the black people. I'm talking about the people who are just trying to live their lives, are just trying to work, pay their bills, raise their families. This is the people who I'm talking about. What are they supposed to do? Y'all don't want them to snitch because y'all think that's not even snitching. If you're a good Samaritan and you're not in the streets, that's not even snitching. But to some of you niggas, that's snitching. You don't want them to go to the police. So what are we supposed to do as the people in the community who are being held captive by these niggas? Let me know in the comment section. And this shit is just crazy, man. Y'all stay blessed and stay safe out there. Peace.